Y'all supported me when I was 16 in high school and decided to follow my dream and open an online boutique. Y'all supported me after I graduated high school and I decided I wanted to go to college. This is whenever I really started to grow my TikTok family. This is whenever my TikTok moms told me to get it together, stop partying, and focus on school. We won't talk about those deleted videos. And though I didn't listen and I dropped out 6 weeks later and moved home with my parents, y'all were there to pick me up, give me words of wisdom and encouragement. And then I went through my first heartache and my TikTok sisters, moms, and grandmas reminded me it was not the end of the world. And then we embarked on a new journey, cosmetology school. And boy, was this when the ride got wild. Y'all encouraged me day in and day out and even came to the cosmetology school to get your hair done by me. You grew my confidence as a student and gave me so much love for the beauty industry. You poured love on me and gave me so much encouragement and hope on a night that I made not so much a great decision at a gas station, but so many of you let me know just how much that mistake would turn into the biggest blessing of my life. With y'all's kind comments and outpouring of love, y'all made me so much more excited for my pregnancy than I initially was. When knowing I was going to be a single mom at 19 to twins, y'all let me know day in and day out that I was not alone. It is something that will stick with me for the rest of my life. Y'all supported me when I was waitressing big and pregnant, and though at that time I was still in cosmetology school, y'all were still cheering me on. I was pregnant in school waitressing with like $20 to my name a day that would go to gas for me to drive to school. My TikTok family sent me diapers, wipes, clothes for my babies, and for that I will never be able to tell y'all enough what y'all did for that 19-year-old girl. I'll never forget I was 36 weeks pregnant making videos in school and we all cried together, I think, the day I graduated. I'll be honest, that's still one of my proudest moments in my life. Before graduation though, something really big happened. Before graduating, like I said, I had no money to my name and I owed my school so much money. I did a raffle in here to hope to pay off my school and I was hoping I would raise at least like $500. Random people came out of the woodworks to help me whenever I had nothing, helped me pay off my school with asking for nothing in return. We did it though, we did it together and I graduated. But boy, then was my TikTok family on me about Colby, get home and get rested before these babies come. But December 27th of 2022, there were so many of you praying for me, and finally, after a long almost 39 weeks, TikTok's niece and nephew finally made their appearance. After the twins were born, I had really bad postpartum depression and I was just going through a whole lot. So many of you were there to just pick me up mentally and just send me words of encouragement and love. And boy, the mom advice I got on the way, because Lord knows I needed it. You all cheered me on and prayed for me as I went to San Antonio, Texas to take my cosmetology state board test. And boy, whenever I passed, were y'all here to celebrate me. And then we opened a salon together and so many of you amazing sweet girls came and got your hair done from me, and so many of us have built a lifetime friendship. My TikTok family had grown so big, and the outpouring of love and support that I'd gotten with the salon, you all made me able to rent me and the twins our first home together. It doesn't stop there. There are so many kind and genuine people on this app. With it being mine and the twins' first home, we had nothing, and they were sending us dishes and plates and just things for our home. We created so many lifetime memories that I will forever have there. At that point, I was 20 years old and had just got me and the kids our first home. If it was not for y'all, I would never have been able to do that. While living there, I met the love of my life. I truly believe he was sent to me by the prayers I prayed and the prayers you guys prayed for me. Supported us when we got our first home together and all the crazy adventures we've had since. So much between me and y'all has happened on this app. Y'all helped me raise $10,000 and buy a boy a car who was struggling. So let me say this. Whenever I hear other TikTok users say, well, I guess creators are gonna have to get a real job, it's not about the financial side. At the end of the day, we still have other social media platforms where many of you are. I just often think about where I'd be if it wasn't for this app. This app has given me a family worldwide. It's given me a safe place. Something different about TikTok. Whenever I think of TikTok, I don't just think of it as another app like Facebook and everything else. I think of it as a community of my family that has raised me on this app. I'm gonna be honest, in my heart, I don't believe this is the end of it, but if for some reason it is, some of you may just look at me like the girl that got knocked up with twins in the Buc-ee's parking lot. But one thing, whenever you think of me, I hope you also remember, is the girl that is so thankful for you. This app gets banned and you never see me again. I pray if I ever cross your mind, you think of me as the girl that grew up. She became a good mom, but I couldn't have done it without y'all. We made it. I love y'all and I couldn't have done it without y'all.